Having an Ivy League school tell you that hard work builds character is about as useful as a weather vane in a windowless basement. You don't need a 75-year study or a $200,000 degree to figure out that the world doesn't owe you a living just because you managed to show up and breathe for 20 years. I saw this groundbreaking Harvard study that spent nearly a century tracking what makes people successful. And after 75 years of crunching numbers, you know what they found the big secret was? Chores. I'll be damned. Apparently, doing the dishes and hauling out the trash as a kid is the number one predictor of professional success. As it turns out, learning that work exists before you actually need a paycheck is a good thing. But here's the real kicker. We spent the last 3 decades treating chores like they were some sort of ancient child labor. We raised a generation of kids who were experts at leveling up digital characters in a video game, but couldn't level a fence post if their lives depended on it. We traded the grit for the comfort of a screen. And then we act shocked when these kids hit the real world and they have a mental breakdown because the manager asked them to do the job that they were actually being paid for. The truth is, by removing the burden from work, we didn't give kids a better life. We gave them a permanent disadvantage. We're being governed and led by people who think success is something granted by a committee rather than earned in the dirt. They want a society of people who wait for instructions instead of people who see a problem and grab a damn shovel. So why Harvard is out here patting themselves on the back for discovering that water is wet and work is necessary, I'm over here wondering why we needed a 75-year study to tell us what every rancher and blue-collar dad knew by the time they were 6. I guess I didn't realize we were paying these geniuses 6 figures to discover the same thing my old man taught me for the price of a $3 plastic Boba Fett and a firm handshake. Just saying.